Good morning. This is your wake up alarm. 3, 2, 1.
This is Ace and TJ 5G.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
Ace. TJ. Riggins. Alexis. Tech D-Rob.
Every day.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Yeah, Riggins, it's every day you have to turn on the fluorescent light. And it's like every day somebody has to remind you.
I know.
It looks so cool in here when just that fluorescent light is on.
Yeah. Now, what are y'all doing now? Tearing up?
Knocking stuff off everywhere.
That was weird.
If y'all heard that Mr. Todd's fluorescent light that says Ace and TJ TV on it, he gonna be mad.
Hey,
But y'all do. That's considered a neon moon, is what that is from the song. That's what neon moon means in that song.
Yeah.
If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of a neon moon.
What a good song.
It is one of the best songs ever.
yeah, it really is a great song.
But it means being at the bar with the beer signs and the neon lights.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm talking old girl.
I already know. You guys have already told me this like a million
Oh, yeah,
times.
that's right. We covered it the other day, didn't we?
Like many times.
But then why didn't you say, yeah, I know you said it the other day, and then I would have stopped. Because I hate that when people, you say, they say, if I told you about da-da-da. Yeah, you have. And then they say, yeah, so what happened was, and they keep telling it over again. Yeah. I know like of that. So if you say, hey, you already told me that, I would say, oh, okay, good.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, shut up.
No, you stop it. El Stapo. Alto.
Stop it.
Alto it.
Allow me to start the show today by doing something I don't do very often. I owe Miss Todd an apology, and it's bothering me, so I need to get this out there because I really can't wait, and I don't want to be texting with him while we're on the show this morning. So I'm recording this morning, and while recording, Todd and I text back and forth to get the cameras and all set up, and I shared some of my frustration with the morning and what we're doing, and Todd was trying to pump me up after I finished recording, but he kept sending me messages, and I was still trying to record stuff that airs on 5G. And as I look down at my timer, Todd's messages keep popping up, and it threw me off. And after the third time that it happened, I just yelled into the microphone, "Damn, Todd, stop!" Now, I don't know if he heard me or not.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, he definitely heard you.
Oh, he did.
But I owe Miss
There's
Todd
no
an
way he
apology. I've just had a frustrating morning, and he does a great job, and he was doing what he should be doing, telling me how good it's going, and I didn't want to hear it.
Man.
That's on me. Mr. Todd knows I love him, and sometimes working with me is not easy. I realize that.
Peace and love,
So-
peace and love.
My apologies to Mr. Todd today. Just wanted to say it in public so he knows that I care about him that much. Because I didn't have to
take
share
your
that by
apology
yet.
and shove it.
He may well say that. No. But hey, Todd and I have been around each other enough that he knows. He knows how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
I hope. Maybe. Let's see what's trending.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, so Taylor Swift's got a new music video out for Lavender Haze. You can go check that out. I was sleeping on a lot of the new Taylor Swift music until we took that road trip, and my YouTube algorithm just started throwing some new Taylor in there, and I was jamming on it. It's pretty good. I'm into Taylor again.
The album's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So she's got a new music video out today. Lil Yachty's got new music out. He's the second top trending topic. I don't know. I didn't even know Lil Yachty was still around. I thought he was just like a YouTuber now, but he's got new music. He's a rapper, if you don't know. Lil Yachty.
Does he like being on boats?
I don't know.
I used to hear a lot about him. I don't know if that's why he got his name, because he likes being out on the water. He's a sailor or something.
Yeah, I don't know how he ever got the name. It's one of the weirdest diets. Like, he only eats potato chips and like macaroni and cheese, I think, and like chicken tenders. Like very, very basic, and frozen pizzas. So I think he's got his own line of frozen pizzas now at Walmart.
So he eats like a kid.
Yeah. And even like, zero vegetables. Zero.
Well, they're overrated.
You think?
Yeah.
Lil Yachty's still super thin.
I don't know. I mean, he's not. I'm sure at one time he probably was thin, but I saw him in a YouTube video with another popular guy, and He had looked to.
So is he like portly yachty now?
I mean,
He need to change his name.
yeah, he's full. He's full.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking at some pictures of him here. He looks very fit.
Yeah, I don't know. The 2022 Nielsen streaming charts showed that the most streamed TV show was Stranger Things, 52 billion minutes viewed. The most streamed movie was Encanto. Am I pronouncing that
Ooh, I
right?
love
Yes.
Encanto.
That's one of Rob's all-time favorites.
It is a good movie. I do love it.
Un poco loco, 27.4 billion minutes. So I don't know how they figure that out, but
What surprised me most was NCIS is the second most streamed show.
yeah.
Now, is that a collective of all the different NCISs, or is there still one show that's just NCIS?
Yeah, I think there's one that's still just NCIS.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And there's multiple spinoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, like who's streaming that?
Yeah, NCIS and Grey's Anatomy were made the top 5 of streamed TV shows.
Yeah, I could see that because, the way I am, when I go to watch a police show or something, I always try to find ones that happened a few years ago, and
So
do
you
the
can
old episodes
start back.
because, because I don't want to deal with all the wokeness in the new cop shows and stuff.
And
So you go back and pick up old shows,
Even the cop shows are woke?
way woke.
You're
It's
kidding.
disgusting. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I went back and watched The Wire, The Shield, all of those cop shows.
Really?
They're not so far back that I can't relate to it, before technology and all of that.
Yeah.
But they're early to mid 2000s.
Really? Yeah, yeah. That's wild. I didn't know that.
and I can see how Grey's Anatomy could be with that was it's like
Yeah.
17 seasons
Yeah.
that they've got or something like that. So if you see it, oh, this is good. I'm gonna double back and start from the beginning to make sure I know the character arc of all this stuff.
Yeah. And Grey's Anatomy still running?
I think it's still on TV, yeah, but I know it's big on Netflix.
Wow. And then Velma is now the worst rated animated show in IMDb history. Love that because all the reviews were that it's just terrible. Like it wasn't funny. And Mindy Kaling, who created this kind of new spin-off show, is catching most of the heat for it. And I think she's pretty fun. I mean, I liked her in The Office. But man, they are just ripping her daily. Every single day there's new Mindy Kaling just roast sessions happening on social media. So
Yeah, and just the clips I've seen of it, the little promos and stuff. It didn't look good at all.
yeah.
And I don't have
Scooby.
anything against animated shows.
Yeah.
If they're funny, they're funny.
Sure.
But yeah, the whole thing about Scooby Doo was the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Scooby Doo. Scooby doesn't do. And those are just a few things that are now trending.
So there's a guy that's going viral. The audio is incredible. I think women will find it wildly entertaining. Like, yeah, now you kind of understand. And men will be left wondering, what in the hell was he thinking? Why would he even be doing this? Next.
You're listening to the Ace and TJ Show. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great. Well, tell them, Jody,
Tell 'em what?
where to watch it.
Dang, Ace TJ TV.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
So, we said, who is saving? You're saving money right now to fix a mistake that you made. Here's one. It says, I got hit with a baseball bat to my upper stomach when I was young. It left a permanent mark that looks like a hickey. So, yeah, I don't know how you get. I don't know the procedure to get that fixed. We got a couple like this. I'm currently saving to pay my attorney to fix the mistake I made of getting married. Divorce is expensive. And you know why, Alexis?
Why?
Because it's worth it.
Okay.
That's the old joke. People say, "Why? You know why divorce is so expensive? Because it's worth it." said it's worth it. I'll tell you what, man alive.
Nice.
Let's see. Some of these we can't read because they're nasty. They're nasty on the radio.
There's an interesting one. There's a lady, Alyssa on the front page that says, I jumped into a natural water quarry with my new Apple Watch and came up, and there was no new Apple Watch. Now saving for a new watch.
She lost it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just fell off her arm. It's gone.
Yeah, my son just got finished saving for new AirPods. Because he left his in his truck at school, and his truck got broken into, and they stole them out. It's the only thing he had worth anything in the truck. What? And they stole them. So he just bought his new ones he's been saving up for.
That sucks because, it wasn't really his mistake, I guess. I mean, kind of, but not really.
No. But
Now you got to consider you leave your AirPods in your truck. That's pretty safe, you know.
But it's his mistake for going to college.
Exactly.
Being stupid and going to college.
What an idiot going to college.
That's socialism at work right there.
Yep.
Hey,
Marxism,
maybe.
Yeah. No, not maybe. It is.
Spread it around.
Yep.
Those should be my AirPods.
Why
Give me
do you
one
have
of them.
Yeah.
Give me at least one of them.
You're right. College sucks.
Yeah.
I've been telling everybody.
There's
I've been telling y'all.
on the front page of our Facebook page, Jill says the mistake she's saving to repair, that I went to college and got a 4-year degree that I don't use, so student loans.
See? Proving the point.
She's pretty.
One student.
Oh, she.
Bones.
And as TJ Alexis has pointed out, as long as I've known him, that I went to college and have a 4-year degree from LSU, and he did not graduate from college, but we make exactly the same money. So where's that getting me?
Right.
Not getting me anywhere.
I feel you, dog.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, cat.
Riggins, were you commenting on the attractiveness of
Yeah, I just happened to look at that one.
Little Miss 4-year degree. Is that who it was?
Degree.
I thought I heard that kind of under your breath. Oh, she's attractive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, good for her.
Sure.
On all accounts. So she'll be just fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Meaning because she's attractive?
Yeah,
It's
she'll
going
be
to work
fine.
out for her
She'll
no matter
be
what?
fine.
And that's the way it should be.
Just like my brother told my daughter when she was going off to college. He said, don't worry about anything. Don't let it stress you out because you're pretty and you'll end up, finding some guy that'll marry you who's got plenty of money and he's successful. So, don't worry so much about the ins and outs of the grades and the day-to-day stuff. Just,
Don't stress over doing good in college. Just meet a boy.
Yeah,
Find a rich man.
you meet a good-looking boy whose family has a lot of money, and he's going to be successful. So makes it that much easier.
Exactly.
Necessary to pull up her picture here in the studio, Riggins?
Yes.
Yeah, she is pretty.
I just looked up and I was like, why
It's a
is Riggins
headshot.
pulling up this lady's picture in the studio?
Where did he get a headshot? Is that from her Instagram?
Yeah, she does, I guess, like photography, maybe. I'm not really sure. Looks like she does a lot of makeup, professional makeup and hair and stuff, but she is, beautiful.
All right, so you that's not one of her models or something.
No, it's her profile picture.
Yeah, that's a profile picture.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, Jill. Jill, yes, I will.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza, means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 2 minutes.
Riggins, it's the week that was pop culture, the week that was the Ace and TJ Show, as Riggins reviews it all for us with the week.
Go, Riggins, go. Yay!
Wow.
Riggins!
Halloween happens on Monday, filled with demons, blood, and spikes. If you want to see something scary, just look at Ace's TikTok likes. Am I right?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
A lot of
What?
people like our TikToks.
Yeah.
That's not what we
We
know.
have millions of them. What's your point?
Yeah, no.
Millions.
You mean people that...
I'm talking about the things you like on TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're not scary.
You hear it? Now see it. Watch Riggins' facial reactions, Alexis's banter with TJ, Ace's pearly white complexion in all its glory. On your phone, on your smart TV, this is Ace TJ TV.
Don't forget you all watch us all the time on YouTube now. Check out our YouTube channel, growing rapidly. Ace TJ TV on YouTube. I have got to sneeze, and I'm trying to figure out a good way to do it. You know, I don't know whether to continue talking or if I got to look at a light or.
If he starts sneezing, we'll be here all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid. That's why I was trying to look away from the light because I'm one of those multi sneezers.
He's a sneeze ball. What a sneeze ball!
What a sneeze ball this one.
Sneezes like a cat.
Yeah. It's usually at least 4.
It's like, grow up.
Yeah,
What are you, 4?
It's almost like a boomerang video.
That's true. Everything they say is 100% true. It's terrible. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and it is so frustrating because once you start, you can't stop it. There's nothing I can physically do to stop myself from sneezing. It just continues to go. So there are a couple of things going viral when it comes to our delicious audio, and I just don't understand this one. A long time ago, TJ called me one day and said he just left getting his hair cut. He said, remember we were talking about getting the back of your neck waxed? I said, yeah. He goes, I'm calling you to tell you, don't do that. I didn't want to run the risk of forgetting to tell you. He goes, it is the most painful thing I've ever experienced. And to this day, you still say that. That's more painful than when you broke your back playing football.
Yeah. Yeah, that instant pain, yeah.
Alexis has laughed about this and thinks it's just, ridiculous.
It's dramatic.
So there is a guy going viral because he decided, for some unknown reason, to have his beard waxed.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so as this video starts on Twitter, he's laying back and the waxer has his head, kind of cradled in her lap, and she's applying, you maybe even hear applying the wax to his beard. This has got a couple million views in less than 24 hours. So here we go. She's putting it on. She has the paper on there now. Here it comes.
He felt that in his soul.
They said he screamed like a cartoon character.
Oh!
I mean, that's accurate. Though. What is he thinking?
Why would he do that? Do men ever wax their beards?
No,
I've never seen that before, ever.
Stupid.
I'm sure some do, but I don't know. I don't know many who would. No.
There's not a lot that men can get waxed. I mean, like I used to get my back waxed. But I can't. What else would you be getting? Like, guys don't really get, unless it's for some type of competition or something. Guys don't really get their legs waxed or anything like that.
But I'm going to say I don't think the beard waxing would hurt as badly as the back of the neck.
Really?
I don't. No way. And if you're just so skeptical of that, Alexis, let's do the back of your neck.
All right, fine, let's do it. I get other things waxed that I'm sure hurt way more.
Yeah, I mean, is there a difference? I mean,
There is a huge difference.
You don't know. You've never had that's what you always say. You don't know. You never had it done.
All right, I'll do it.
How painful is it when you get waxed?
It's very painful, and women say like you get used to it.
Yeah.
You never get used to it.
Really?
So I only do it in the summertime, and it hurts, and I cry every time.
Do you openly cry, or do you like to hold a towel over your face or something to try to cry so they don't know that you're crying?
Well, she knows me by now, so I just let her have it. I tell her all the things and that I hate her in that moment.
And I ran across this morning, and one of the things I love is that TJ constantly points out to remind people, hey, they're only doing something that we did a long time ago. Now, this is from 2012. So what happened was somebody stumbled across this and posted it and said, hey, I forgot how funny this was. But even before 2012, we were slowing down audio to make people sound drunk on this show a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago.
Yeah, we call it the drunk filter.
Yeah, and this came from someone who ran across this, I guess, and just reposted it last night. It's a Jeff Goldblum PayPal commercial from 2012. And all they did was drunk audio, Jeff Goldblum.
What's my credit card number? Now I gotta get the credit card? Wait, I know the credit card. I know that by heart. It starts with a 5. I know that. I know there's a 2 in it. I don't know that credit card number.
I mean, they did a solid job with it.
Yeah, we should. We used to do it mainly with political figures and all. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine doing that with President Biden now? What that would sound like?
I don't know how you would even do that.
Singing "Happy Birthday" and he forgets that woman's name.
That's the one I was thinking the other day when I heard it. If we drunk filtered that, how bad would that be?
Happy birthday, dear.
Take D-Rob. Could you get on that and make that happen in the next few minutes?
I'm on it.
All right, so Rob's on it. We'll have drunk filtered President Joe Biden singing "Happy Birthday" here momentarily. I just love the very first part of this here when he's talking about the actual credit card. Let's see if I can get this.
What's my credit card number? Now I gotta get the credit card. Wait, I know that.
Now I gotta get the credit card.
Love him.
Yeah. So hang tight. We'll have President Joe Biden run through the drunk audio filter here within a moment, singing "Happy Birthday." And something Alexis said yesterday, 2 days ago on the show. I jotted down a little note like, that could be an interesting piece of radio bittage. And what I love most about it is when I asked her this morning, hey, do you mind if we talk about this? She said, oh, no, not at all. So she's loaded and ready to go. Next.
You're listening to the Ace and TJ Show. J5G.
Oh, yes. Look at you people out there working hard, trying to lose weight, getting it done, or as the kids say, doing the work. Well, you need Calitrin to help you with that. Calitrin. What Calitrin does is it assists your body in losing weight naturally without drugs and stimulants and all of that. You don't need that. You know why? Because it's not good, and Calitrin has none of that. So what happens is that Calitrin, when you're taking it, it's not going to make you jittery and all that, and it's not going to have you lose 4, 5, 7 pounds in an hour or overnight. It does it the healthy way and the right way. People lose inches first, then they say some do, and then some lose pounds first. It all depends on your body, but Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight. And the people there are very nice and would love to talk to you and help you with the process of getting your Calitrin and starting the regimen. Okay, so just go to acetj.com/weight loss. When you buy 3 months now, you get a month free and then $30 off of that, the whole thing. So 3 months, 1 month free, and $30 off. acetj.com/weight loss.
Okay, Riggins, picture this. You're on a date, sitting across the table. Things are going okay. You're thinking, I'd like to see this person again. And then the topic turns to hobbies, and she says, I'm really into, what's the thing that could turn you off immediately?
Cartography.
What?
Wow.
I saw a girl that she wanted to be a map maker. It was the most boring. And when she would talk about it, I just like my eyes would glaze over. That was her thing. She was into maps.
What?
Cartography. Not an answer I would have ever
it's
expected.
boring.
That's
Trust
so
me, it's the
funny.
most boring thing to hear about. I got Google Maps. I know how to use it. Who makes maps anymore?
Yeah, and how many maps can you make?
Yeah, are you Christopher Columbus? all of a
Right.
sudden? Shut up.
Okay, explorer.
So the hobby is cartography that you found to be a total turnoff.
So
It was specific. That drove so boring.
So she would often tell you about all the maps that she made that
She
day?
had maps. Her room had maps in it on the walls. That was her thing. Talking about the keys and the legends and like different places she wanted to create maps for.
What a nerd.
God. Oh my God.
You should have been like, nerd.
Yeah, she's pretty cute too, but she was like way into maps.
Worse than if she would have been like obsessed with Bitmoji.
No, that's probably worse actually.
Okay,
I'm
Alexis,
obsessed with Bitmoji.
you're on a date. There he is right across from you. Everything's going great. You're thinking, man, I look forward to seeing this guy again. He asks you what you're into, and you tell him, and then he says what that is an immediate turn off, and you lose interest in him.
He's a gamer.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I can't do it.
Why is being a gamer such a turn off?
Because I feel like you put all of your time and energy into that when you could be doing so many other things and going outside and reading a book.
Where do you draw the
Reading a
line
book.
between a guy that likes to play some games and being a gamer?
I would say like if you are playing games about 3 to 4 hours every single day, no thank you. Rather than just playing a few hours here and there.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, Rob.
I don't play that often, so.
Okay.
Right? Who believes that?
Okay, nobody believes that, Rob.
All right, fine. Y'all stupid.
He got a what is it, glitch? Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch.
He got a glitch though.
Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ dailies.
Weed-infused Thanksgiving meals, high-end dining with weed.
Mm-hmm.
They even sell a mistletoe bouquet. Get it?
I get it, yeah.
Mistletoe.
I told you that everything has to be weed now. Everything.
What is going on?
It's cool.
Well, now there's even new recipes for a ganja bread house. It's not gingerbread, it's ganja bread filled with weed. And Jesus has been identified as 420 friendly, according to a Bible scholar speaking to the Los Angeles Times. He said, think about it. Jesus was peaceful and loving. He went from house to house and was always accepted. Only a stoner could do that.
That's true.
I knew
He was all about peace and love.
Except the
That's what
fact
they're
that
pointing out. They said his long hair and good vibes.
Except the fact that Jesus wasn't a normal person. So Jesus didn't have to be high to be able to do all of those things like everybody else would have to be.
They said it's even speculated that the oil he used to anoint the sick and perform miracles may have been cannabis oil.
I believe that.
Of course.
Well, no, because
and
they
this
probably
is
had
also proof that, and a prime example of the fact that just because somebody's a Bible scholar doesn't mean they're religious or of a person of faith.
Hang on, did he say Bible? Did you say Bible scholar, Riggins, or just a scholar?
Bible scholar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do believe the cannabis oil thing.
Yeah,
I think
because
that's totally possible.
They've been using cannabis and oils for healing for a very long time before they even consumed the plant.
And it's a natural thing,
Right.
and it would be found in that part of the world. But I'm saying that you could
Afghan
just
Kush.
because you use cannabis oil or whatever or water doesn't mean that you're a stoner. You know what I mean? It's
They
two different
said,
things to me. Totally different things.
Moses seeing the burning bush
he was
may
high.
have been an allusion, a reference to a burning weed plant. He had visions after seeing the
But
burning
you could
bush.
sit and go through the Bible and say may have this, may have that. But if you're a dope head, you're going to sit and find all the ways that things could have been dope in the Bible.
Yeah.
Right.
I also watched a special one time that explains how the burning bush could have actually happened.
Really?
Yeah, there's a scientific explanation for how it could have happened. So there's it's very possible that it did happen, but
the explanation that it happened is actually because the Bible said it does.
Yeah. Ace, you didn't watch no documentary about
I
the
did.
burning bush?
It was
You a liar.
fascinating to watch. It was very, very interesting.
So they wrap up this by saying, so this holiday season, getting stoned might help you get in touch with your higher power. So they have officially taken over
I like it.
Christmas.
It's anything to tear up the American traditions.
Oh my
Just
God!
anything they can do.
Tear up the American traditions or
of
make
Christmas,
them better.
Of Christmas, make it, everything's got to be weed. It got to be high for Christmas.
It makes it that much more magical.
No, it doesn't.
And
it
you're
makes
happier.
It makes it trash.
No, it doesn't.
It makes it trash. Absolutely trash.
No.
Trash.
No, I just it's good.
Trash.
Do what you want, but stop trying to. They need to stop trying to make everybody else change and look at it their way. If you want to sit and get blasted, I don't care if it's just weed or if you want to shoot yourself full of heroin on Christmas Day. Do it. Mind your business and leave me the hell alone with how I want to look at Christmas in the Bible. Go do your thing.
Well, they're not forcing you to do it.
You know what dope heads are supposed to do? Their whole thing has been, leave me alone. Why are you in my personal business? It's my choice and all that. Okay, it's your choice. Go blast your head off with heroin and whatever else you want to do, but leave everybody else alone. Let everybody else enjoy the message of Christmas and the Bible that they want.
Once
They're
it got
not forcing y'all to do it.
The whole thing is about
They're putting
changing
it
the
out
way
there
you
for the people that
and
want
they
to
don't
do
need
it.
to. Don't put it out there. How about
I
that?
want it out there.
Everything doesn't have to be put out there.
I want it out there.
Keep it to yourself, you dope heads. And I want all of it to be legal for you. All of it for you dope heads. Like I said, as long as you're not infringing on my rights or property, go do whatever. Just shut up about it. Please. Shut up.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
We got President Biden drunk. Take T. Rob has worked hard on this. If you missed it a second ago, we used to we called it the drunk filter. We'd run everybody through the drunk filter, and it was pretty funny. And somebody reposted a clip last night of Jeff Goldblum from a 2012 ad for PayPal that he did, and it's pretty funny. And so suddenly, TJ had the idea. It was the TJ Riggins one had the idea to run President Biden through the drunk filter from when he was singing Happy Birthday the other day and didn't know Martin Luther King III's wife's name. They were singing Happy Birthday to her on the anniversary of, it was on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And this is what you would get.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Valen. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday, dear.
He just literally made a noise.
Rob, that was way better than the Jeff Goldblum one. Your production skills on that was 10 times what the Jeff Goldblum one was.
Thanks. I barely did anything.
Oh, something special happening today, 9 Eastern with the Ace and TJ show. Every day at 9 Eastern, we do Share Funny. And today, very special because today's Share Funny is the Share Funny that we recorded in front of a big live audience in Greenville, North Carolina last week with our Blowtorch affiliate, Bob 93.3. It's great. Very funny. We're in a hotel ballroom at the Hilton in Greenville, which they were spectacular to us. We highly recommend them. They were awesome all the way around. Food was great. Drinks were great. People were great. But we had a packed hotel ballroom, and today's Share Funny Live is going to air on that. If you miss it at 9 Eastern, you can see it on our YouTube channel all the time after it'll be posted at 9 Eastern today. But you can see it acetjtv on YouTube if you want to check it out. It really is probably the best one we've ever done. It turned out to be great. So Alexis has been having a really good week this week. And as she pointed out, because her guy that she's seeing at the moment, his ex has moved away this week and is out of town. Now, even though Alexis had no dealing with her or anything like that, there was no bad blood or whatever, she's now gone away. And that just gives you some peace of mind.
Yeah.
Just knowing she's not in town.
I love it. On the other side of the country and stay there.
And you mentioned the other day, what caught my attention was the other day when you mentioned that I don't know if you said why, but you just offhandedly mentioned, I know I'm better than her, but I'm just glad that she's gone.
Yeah.
So no doubt about it, you know.
Oh, 100%.
You are better for him than she is. You're better than her all the way around.
Yeah.
Which I started wondering, how do you know? Like, what is it that makes you better than their ex? Like, you just know you're better than their ex. What?
Well, I mean, when you say there was no bad blood or anything, even if women haven't met each other, don't really know anything about each other, there's always a drop of bad blood at least.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I'm still gonna be like,
situations. So I'm just saying, when you said, how do you know you're better than the ex? Bad blood's going to start running everywhere in these comments.
I love it. I want to see the pettiness.
Well, so we just posted this a minute ago, and I'm just curious to see what we'd get right out of the box. This lady said, one lady named Nikki said, LOL, Lord, that list is long. But I guess it could be summed up with, we have a life he was willing to get sober for. And his life with her sent him into an alcoholic spiral that nearly killed him. So essentially, I saved his life.
Oops, she said, you made him alcoholic.
I mean,
yikes.
Saved him.
Oh, here's how do I know I'm better than his ex? I'm alive. Donna said that.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
I made that up.
I didn't really know where to go.
This got weird.
Damn, Donna.
Yikes.
Everybody just kind of like, whoa, okay.
Sheesh.
Hi, my name's Donna, and I'm alive.
Ain't much to me, but at least I'm alive.
One lady just said, I'm probably not. They put little laughing face emojis, so I don't know.
No, you are.
So what is it?
You don't know.
No.
Simple question. Why are you better than their ex? At the Ace TJ Show. DM us if you want to remain anonymous, but this is good next.
You're listening to the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, the world stopped when the biggest artist in the world, the most known person in the entire world, suffered a tragic accident and almost died. Details next.
Rob's got a bad back, but it went away during that.
mean, you're cute. But you're not hot.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's House.
The Ace and TJ show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Is that bacon?
Oh, good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep on your Sweet Dreams mattress?
Fresh baked cinnamon rolls?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't actually come to your house without your prior consent, and we would never let ourselves in. What you have just witnessed is simply a dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 39 years ago today, January 27th, 1984. Michael Jackson, the biggest star in the world, riding this incredible wave of success that followed the biggest selling album of all time, Thriller. Michael suffered second and third degree burns when his hair caught fire while filming a Pepsi commercial. This was such big news that newscasts broke into television programming to share all the information. The world waited to see what would happen. Fortunately, Michael was able to recover. But that happened on this day in history, 39 years ago today.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ show on Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go boom. In about 15 minutes, we'll give you all the hottest trending topics in Now Trending with Riggins. It's sponsored by the Johnson Group. Whatever your office is, if it's a medical office, no problem. Business office, insurance office, doesn't make any difference. They can clean it better than anybody else. Commercial cleaning is all that they do. And it doesn't make any difference what type of business it is. They've been doing it since 2004. The Johnson Group, acetj.com/clean. acetj.com/clean for the Johnson Group.
Kind of worrying news. Chipotle rolled out the latest update for its mobile app, and it's got a bunch of new features. It now sends push notification to update customers on the status of their order, which is pretty standard. But it's also going to let customers know if they've arrived at the wrong location to pick up their food. Translation: Chipotle is now tracking you. Yeah. So, something to think about. Now, it's not totally unusual. McDonald's is testing out a similar feature. But, just something to think about before everybody's, jumping on a food app now. Mm-hmm, but do you want Chipotle tracking? You just got to make that, judgment in your head. Decide if you want to be a part of it.
There is a thing about Chipotle that I admire. But I don't know if it would be enough to, how I am. I don't like people in my business knowing where I am and asking me where I've been and all that. But the fact that they proudly use chicken thighs as their chicken meat.
That's a selling point for you, TJ?
Yeah, I think they're unafraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, because they put them in the commercials too. Look, these chicken thighs.
They make it look real good too when they're flipping them things on the
juicy.
grill.
Oh my god.
They make their food look really good in the commercials. But yeah, do you want Chipotle keeping an eyeball on you at all times?
Rob, is that one of the apps that you have?
I have Chipotle. Yeah, of course. I have.
He said, "Yeah, of course."
It's a food place.
Does it bother you if they track you?
I mean, if I'm on the way to the place, I don't care if it tracks me. They know where I'm going.
He's like, for free coupons, they can know where I'm at all times. Yeah.
I always do the thing where it says only allow location while the app is open.
Yeah.
And I close the apps after I'm done ordering.
But the CEO of Chipotle is like, he's not going anywhere. He's going home every day.
Yeah.
He doesn't go anywhere.
And let's just bombard him with spam now. Can't get away.
Rob becomes the Chipotle CEO's obsession. Let's see if he's moved yet.
Yeah, that's the most boring tracker job ever.
Yeah.
You get
Tracking
assigned to
Rob?
watch Rob.
Those two places. I don't get it. What is going on with this guy?
Yeah. They would think that Rob's on house arrest. He goes to work and all.
For real.
Just you and us. This is ACETJ 5G.
Well, Alexis, you're going to be jealous of me with what I got going on tonight. I'm going to be cooking up some Omaha steaks. Man, it's going to be delicious. The Omaha steaks are just absolutely perfect. Because Omaha Steaks is the leader in gourmet steaks and have been since, let me see, somewhere about 1917. So that's a long time. OmahaSteaks.com is their website where you go and order all of the stuff that you need delivered to your house, all that deliciousness. And when you use the promo code TJ, you get $30 off your order at the checkout. And now you're already saving up to 55% on select things that Omaha Steaks has pulled as their customer favorites. So you got that. Then the $30 off at checkout when you use the promo code TJ. So this is going to be awesome for you. OmahaSteaks.com. Now, the thing about it is that it's not just steaks. If you don't eat beef, that's all right. They got chicken. They got other side dishes that have no meat in them. I mean, it's just basically Omaha Steaks is a gourmet food company that can be delivered to your house. When you see their website, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's huge. It's huge. Make your mouth water just looking at it on your computer or your device. So OmahaSteaks.com, promo code TJ at checkout for $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required.
Allow us to stress, as a member of the Ace and TJ Radio family, just come here with an open mind and have a little fun. Well, you know, this is the typical thing. Why would you compare yourself to an ex? We're having some fun here today.
Just joking.
Yeah, we're just kind of making fun of Alexis and her situation. She was, you know,
well, we're not making fun of me. Don't say that.
but we asked,
making fun of you.
Why are you better than their ex? Just some lighthearted fun. Yeah. And a lot of people are lecturing, you know, you shouldn't be comparing yourself to anyone else. Okay, we got it. We know that. We get that. We're just having some fun here.
I'm not comparing. I'm better.
Yeah.
There's no comparison.
Exactly.
Jennifer has a very good answer for why she's better than their ex. Because she was a psycho and put something in his shampoo to turn his dark brown hair orange when he broke up with her. She also broke into his parents' house and stole several things of mine, including my camera and other things. And then when we got married, she broke into our house and stole my underwear, a real gem.
No. Why would she steal her underwear? What?
I don't know. Underwear is expensive.
That's crazy.
Maybe she went in there for something else. She thought, you know what? I'm panty poor right now. I got to go get me some draws. I'm gonna take this girl's draws.
She's psycho for real.
That's a good phrase.
It's a great phrase.
Some panty poor. Chad says he's better than their ex because, quote, I know where all the good food trucks are.
That's a good one.
Now, there's a guy that's just, right on point. And Sarah said simply, why are you better than the ex? I stopped dating when we got married.
She stopped dating?
Yeah, her point is she's better because she stopped dating when they got married.
His ex
apparently
didn't.
The ex did
got
not
it.
stop dating when they got married. A lot of I don't lie or cheat, but this one lady said, I keep a very clean house. So that's what makes her better than the ex.
Yes, that's pretty important.
This one just said, this is, what's her name? Lisa. Lisa said, she fat.
Lisa.
Brevity is the soul of wit, old Billy Shakespeare said. So Lisa's got it.
Lisa's answer, huh? She's fat.
Good word.
I like that.
Harsh.
Tremaine said, very simple answer. I got the last name. That alone makes me better.
That's on period, honey. Okay. I like that.
No cap.
Which I don't get that slang, because that shouldn't be a positive thing. It's never usually a positive thing when you say that. It's on period.
It's on period.
I know.
Stop trying to dissect everything and just like
gross.
take it. Okay.
It's kind of gross and vulgar.
What you're saying, sometimes just go with it?
Just go with it. Like, why do you have to just like ruin everything?
Because it's gross and vulgar.
Oh my God.
You've ruined everything.
They ruin everything all the time. It's like you can't have any fun or say any cool things in this place.
You're a serial ruiner.
You cannot come into the Ace and TJ Show studio and say cool things.
You can't. It's like, nah. Hey, protector of the language. Me. Oh, God.
Yep. I'm like those guys with the big hats outside Buckingham Palace. I am not going to crumble.
TJ, you don't let us say anything cool in here.
I'm a protector of the language.
Rob, it's not funny when you do it.
It was ridiculous.
He's not gonna take it good if you say it.
That's true. I'm sorry.
He can punch you. He can't punch her.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right. We're at the end of another great week on the Ace and TJ Show. We'll do the week in review coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Look at that. Look at him. Look at him. Can you see that, Mr. Todd? How filthy that looks. Just filthy rice. Just dirty, filthy rice. Needs a whooping. So filthy. Whoop it up. Whoop it up. Mmm. You dang right, buddy boy. That is kicking.
Is that bacon?
Oh, good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep on your Sweet Dreams mattress?
Fresh baked cinnamon rolls?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't actually come to your house without your prior consent, and we would never let ourselves in. What you have just witnessed is simply a dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
You know, Rob's got a bad back, but it went away during that.
I mean, you're cute. But you're not hot. It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for acetjtv on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go, boom. In the Lake Norman area, there is one way to reach a ton of people. It's called Lake Norman Currents. Currents magazine has been around for a long time. Over 50,000 people just in the Lake Norman area. Over 50,000 people are reached every month through Lake Norman Currents magazine, whether it's online or the actual magazine that some people pick up in stores and everything. lncurrents.com, where you get all the details. lncurrents.com to find out more about a great way to market yourself and find out more about what's happening in the area. Lake Norman Currents magazine.
I had no idea that TikTok has a church section where you can go in and look under religion and stuff.
I get a lot of religious stuff on TikTok.
Well, there's a TikTok pastor, which, you know, can anybody be a TikTok pastor, or do you have to be ordained and all of that to be a TikTok pastor?
It's TikTok, man. I think anybody can.
A rapper you were talking about the other day, Riggins, who was called Pastor somebody?
Pastor Troy.
Pastor Troy. And he's not a man of the cloth, right? So just using the term pastor as a title, you can do that. But anyway, this TikTok pastor says that when musical acts use drugs to write songs, demons get in it and influence their lyrics. Then those songs are used in hell to torment people. What? And he said he knows this because he's been to hell.
Oh, he's been to hell.
That's what it says. Okay. And I was with him up until that point of being, you know, having gone to hell and back. But yeah, I mean, some of the I've said many times that songs are so bad that they're probably on repeat in hell. That's to be, you know, punishment for you because the song is so bad. And I'm not a pastor to be able to say that. But I don't know. It may have something. If he's been there, how do we know if we've never been there?
Right.
So I just looked at the article. Doesn't he say that those same songs are they're not performed by the regular artists though in hell? They're performed by demons.
Like the demon versions of the artists.
You don't like it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Which I hate. You know, a lot of covers I don't like. So that would make it even worse. Yeah. It's like listening to the Dancing with the Stars band play a hit song.
Never thought of it. It'd be a demon cover. You'd be in hell.
Or the musicians on Name That Tune, led by Randy Jackson. Sometimes I would not be able to name the tune because it sounds nothing like it's supposed to. But a demon cover band.
Yeah. That sounds lit.
Man, local demon music. Ugh. No thanks.
Ace TJ 5G.
All right, we finna do the Riggins Weekend Review song, but you got to know that it's sponsored by our friends at Calitrin. You need help losing weight the healthy way, the right way, go to acetj.com/weight loss. We got a great special going now at Calitrin. You need to take advantage of it. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Well, here we are once again, a very special time that we have each week together when Riggins reviews for us the week that was pop culture, the week that was the Ace and TJ show, all in song. By the way, you can watch this now on YouTube, acetjtv, if you want to watch Riggins perform the week.
Okay, wait, that's good, Ace.
What?
Because you just covered my YouTube promo for the hour, so I don't have to do it now.
Okay.
You got that, Todd? That one counts as mine.
Nice.
Nice.
It's Riggins and the week in review.
And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. I sprained my knee over the weekend, but the pain and swelling has now decreased. TJ didn't make one joke about me on my knees, and that was surprising to say the least. Oh, did you hurt your knee? I bet you did. Saw that coming. Today is National Have Fun at Work Day. Bring the fun and don't be bored. Alexis left an upper decker in the women's restroom, so clearly she's on board. And this is my song. It's called A Week in Review.
It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
Do you know what that is, Alexis?
A poo.
Don't say it on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, bother.
Oh, gosh.
A poo. Yeah. You walk in there, you be like, oh, bother.
Oh,
silly old girl.
Oh, yikes.
You ate the 100-acre wood.
It's like piglets in there.
Dead.
Dead? Oh, my God. San Francisco, Philadelphia, Cincinnati, and Kansas City. Super Bowl contenders with a lot of style, all fighting for a chance to get out of there for a while. The moon will eclipse Mars on Monday night. You don't need a telescope for it to be seen. Let's talk to our resident wacko. Alexis, what does that mean?
Vibes.
Yeah, it's vibes. Ace has a lot of big life changes going on. They announced a baby boy a week ago, but he's heading to Daytona in about a month, and I think there's the Ace I know.
This is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
Egg prices have skyrocketed. Chances of egg prices have skyrocketed. Chances of them going down are pretty slim. I don't know if it's Joe Biden's fault, but I don't care. I'm still blaming him. This weekend is National Kazoo Day. Celebrate wherever you are. This is different from a booze kazoo, which some have to blow into to start their car. That's what we used to call it. Got an old booze kazoo in there.
Funny.
Alexis used to play that.
Master player.
Pamela Anderson's memoir is out next week, just so you're all aware. But unless it's got pop-up pictures, I don't think I care. And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review.
It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
They're allowing Trump back on Facebook and Instagram. They suspended him for things he wrote. If he doesn't immediately call someone a horse face, I think he's really missing the boat. But 93-year-old Buzz Aldrin got married for the 4th time. Crazy to see what he's become, proving you can actually be an astronaut and still be pretty dumb. It is rocket science. Ace and Rob took that food quiz, and Ace was just not in the mood. He eats patties, Rob eats corn dogs, the Bert and Ernie of crappy food.
And this song is called The Weekend Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Good one, good one. You need to hurt your knee every week. That was good. Yeah. Man. But I know you got knee pads. Why aren't you wearing them?
All right.
That was a good one. He finally made one. It was good. How is your knee? Is it recovering?
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay. You're able to walk now without limping?
No, not that good. But I was walking around all day yesterday with it.
Yeah, it's not being a baby like Rob.
Right.
Well,
You know, laying up on the couch and, you know, not moving. Just something about his back, having a ruptured disc or something. Riggins is out there playing. He knows the difference between pain and injury, Rob.
Yeah, sorry. I'll do better next time, I guess.
I saw something this morning that was, it was written to be a sweet story about a celebrity couple, but it was just an illustration of just how melodramatic celebrities are with each other. So we are going to find out if you can compete with the melodramatic celebrity couple featured today in the entertainment news. Coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, the world stopped when the biggest artist in the world, the most known person in the entire world, suffered a tragic accident and almost died. Details next.
You know, Rob's got a bad back, but it went away good enough.
I mean, you're cute. But you're not hot.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's House.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. AceTJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Is that bacon?
Oh, good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep on your Sweet Dreams mattress?
Fresh baked cinnamon rolls?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't actually come to your house without your prior consent, and we would never let ourselves in. What you have just witnessed is simply a dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 39 years ago today, January 27th, 1984. Michael Jackson, the biggest star in the world, riding this incredible wave of success that followed the biggest selling album of all time, Thriller. Michael suffered second and third degree burns when his hair caught fire while filming a Pepsi commercial. This was such big news that newscasts broke into television programming to share all the information. The world waited to see what would happen. Fortunately, Michael was able to recover. But that happened on this day in history, 39 years ago today.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV.
Hey, remember, if you have a business or you work for a business that you're in charge of the marketing and branding and stuff, AceTJ Media is up and ready to take care of you. Doing all of your creative stuff and your advertisements and all of that. If you want it to be funny, it'll be funny. If you want it to not be funny, won't be funny, whatever you want, we can do it. All right? Go to acetjmedia.com to check it out.
So I have a bone to pick with Alexis. A few minutes ago, TJ was talking about the pastor on TikTok that he sees. And I said, yeah, you get a lot of religious stuff on TikTok. And Alexis cut her eyes and was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I have said this before, and I have proven this, that I do see a lot of religious stuff on TikTok. Granted, I do see a lot of other things as well. But, shut up, Rob. But that is a regular part of my TikTok viewing. I don't know how I got onto that, but I guess I watched a few things, and it shows me a lot of religious stuff.
Well, because the things you were watching, it said this guy needs Jesus.
Exactly. He needs Jesus in his life. Look at him.
Yep.
Looking at these gross things.
That is not how that works.
Yeah, okay.
Even the brutal communist dictators who are spying on you through TikTok are like, oh, he needs the Lord.
Yep. The Lord uses technology to send us messages sometimes.
That is not how that works. That's not how TikTok works.
Okay.
In that particular case. But you just still don't believe it, do you?
I mean, I just feel like if you do see that, that's fine. Keep it to yourself because you talk about all the dirty things that you see all the time.
What have I talked about that I'm dirty? What? Name me one dirty thing that I've said I saw on TikTok.
Ace. Let's not go there.
Because you got nothing. I have never said, look
Every
at all the
time
dirty
that
stuff I
there's
see
been
on
times
TikTok.
where you're like, oh, look at this video, and it's the wrong video, and it's like of a girl's butt or something, or half-naked girl, a bikini girl.
I can't help that. That's not me talking about. That's not me bragging about how or talking about dirty things I see on TikTok.
Check out this booty.
Yup.
It's accidentally showing you something dirty he
Right.
was looking at before he went to TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
not the
that was butts on
TikTok.
Yetis. Sorry, that was butts on Yetis.
Rob, what is your deal today, Rob?
It's the glasses.
Rob is just firing away at people about it.
Yeah, his glasses make him feel sassy. It's like my eyelashes. Sassy with his glasses on.
It's like Rob's got to make a comment about everything so far today.
I like it as long as it's on my side.
Butts on tires.
I'll take butts wherever I can get them.
I'll take butts.
My license plate says Holland S.
Just you and us. This is AceTJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Look at that. Look at him. Look at him. Can you see that, Mr. Todd? How filthy that looks. Just filthy rice. Just dirty, filthy rice. Needs a whooping. So filthy. Whoop it up. Whoop it up. Mm. You dang right, buddy boy. That is kicking.
Is that bacon?
Oh, good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep on your Sweet Dreams mattress?
Fresh baked cinnamon rolls?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't actually come to your house without your prior consent, and we would never let ourselves in. What you have just witnessed is simply a dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
You know, Rob's got a bad back, but it went away during that.
I mean, you're cute. But you're not hot. It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for acetjtv on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv.
Hey, if you were going to be in the area of Waxhaw, North Carolina, that is North Carolina, right? Waxhaw is North Carolina. My wife Jody and my little friend Jenny and her handsome husband Michael will be there running around doing all the things in the little town for the latest edition of Small Town Adventures with TJ and Jody's house. We'll be there tomorrow afternoon. Can't tell you exactly where we're going to be. That's part of the fun. You just have to find us. It'll be easy. We'll be the only ones in full-length mink coats walking around.
Okay.
Who's that?
You're so stupid.
Like, they don't look like locals.
Mink coats.
And then make sure if you don't have anything going on, you just got a relaxed day planned for tomorrow. And keep up with all of the shenanigans on our social medias. Oh, it's shenanigans. All right. I saw this thing this morning because sometimes just for amusement, I will read celebrity news, and rarely do I make it all the way through the headlines because I end up getting just completely sickened by what I'm seeing. But this really, really stood out to me today. It hit home in my heart. Nick Jonas and his wife Priyanka have matching tattoos. They each have a check mark and a box because when he proposed to her, he said, "You check all the boxes."
Okay.
So Nick Jonas proposed by using a cliche. A cliche was his proposal. Yeah. Now, we talking about a guy who has been creating stories put into music since he was a toddler. So when it comes time for his proposal, he couldn't come up with some kind of an original, heartfelt, something that would just, bam, be like every other guy going, "Oh, I wish I could use that." But he owns it because he's the one that came up with it. But he going to say, "You check all the boxes." Why didn't he just say, "Will you marry me because you put in the work?" Or because I'm ready to do some adulting.
Even though we agree to disagree, will you marry me?
Yeah. I would have asked you earlier this morning to marry me, but not until I've had my coffee.
Don't throw me under the bus. Please marry me.
So, you may have thought it was great at the time, but now you can look back on it and kind of chuckle. But who's had a cliche proposal where it was some sort of overly used phrase in our vernacular, like "check all the boxes" or "I'm tired of being behind the 8 ball"? Something like that. One that used to really, really get on my nerves, and people don't do it as much anymore, but when they would say, "Oh, okay, too much information." I don't know how that could be worked into a proposal, but that is an example of a cliche. Or, "Tell us how you really feel." That's one. If somebody's being very blunt about something or angry, and then the person goes, "Tell us how you really feel." Some of those I'd like to bring back. They're pretty cool.
I like that one.
You do?
Yeah, tell us how you really feel.
Oh. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, ooh, tell us how you really feel.
Or when somebody drops something, you go, "Just put that anywhere." Okay.
I've never heard that. I like
You
that.
haven't?
I know. I like
So
that.
if you're in a
one.
restaurant,
Oh, really?
you hear somebody drop glasses or something in the kitchen, it makes a loud bang, crash. Hey, just put that anywhere.
I think that's funny.
It is, but it was overused so much.
Oh, was it?
It's
never
funny
heard
when you
that.
first heard it, 35 years ago.
Oh, I love that. I can't wait to use that one.
You've never heard that expression, Riggins?
No.
Oh. If somebody spills something in front of you or at the table or knocks something over. Oh, wait, hey, yeah, just put that anywhere.
So sarcastic. I love it. Yeah, I love it.
All right. So what do you got? I don't know if we can have anybody that really can say that a cliche was used in their proposal, because they may think we're going to make fun of them or whatever. You got to think it's funny now to participate, or you're going to get your feelings hurt. Right?
Would song lyrics count as a cliche if they use song lyrics? To that's what I'm envisioning.
Wind beneath my wings, yes.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God.
Absolutely.
Please let somebody say they turned up and said, "You are the wind beneath my wings." Will you marry me?
I'll tell you though, I think the most cliche one that could have happened at a certain time would be somebody saying, "You complete me."
Yes, absolutely.
That was one.
Oh, please.
All right, so let's stop using up all the good ones and see, because somebody may be trying to use those. Yeah. So send us a DM or answer on the front of our social medias. Who had a cliche proposal? We'll see what we get next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Look at that. Look at him. Look at him. Can you see that, Mr. Todd? How filthy that looks. Just filthy rice. Just dirty, filthy rice. Needs a whooping. So filthy. Whoop it up. Whoop it up. Mm. You dang right, buddy boy. That is kicking.
Is that bacon?
Oh, good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep on your Sweet Dreams mattress?
Fresh baked cinnamon rolls?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't actually come to your house without your prior consent, and we would never let ourselves in. What you have just witnessed is simply a dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Rob's got a bad back, but it went away during that.
I mean, you're cute. But you're not hot. It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for acetjtv on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
You have a business, and the first thing that people notice when they walk in the door is, man, this place is clean. Actually, that's not true. They only notice it if it's really dirty. Man, this place is not clean. And what type of an impression does that make on someone? That's why the Johnson Group is so important. You want your place to be so clean that it's not even obvious that it's that clean. And that's what the Johnson Group does, because all the Johnson Group does is commercial cleaning. That's all they've ever done since 2004. They are specialists at commercial cleaning. Restaurants, offices, they do all of the YMCAs in the Charlotte, High Point, Gastonia area. They do Optimist Hall. They do the offices at Bank of America Stadium. All of these things are just, you hear from that, just the wide variety of places that they can take care of. If they can do that, they can certainly take care of yours. Over 15 million square feet of office and medical building space every single month is cleaned by the Johnson Group. All you have to do is go to acetj.com/clean. That's acetj.com/clean to find out more about the Johnson Group.
Well, you know how people always talk about, if you had to lose one of your 5 senses, which would it be? But this is a different way they've phrased the question on Reddit. They said, which one of your 5 senses would you like to be able to turn on and off? Like you could turn it on and off whenever you wanted. 40% of people said smell, and those people probably will work with Alexis.
Such smell.
30% said hearing, 17% said taste, 10% touch, and only 1% said sight. I know Rush Limbaugh used to say after he went deaf and he had his cochlear implants, he couldn't hear anything without the cochlear implants, and he said that sometimes it was peaceful when he was trying to work on things and concentrate on. He would just take them out and it cancels out all the. But he could, obviously he could put it back in when he wanted. But I don't know. I would think maybe taste.
So you can eat people's food even if it tastes bad?
Or you could eat, healthy food.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Healthy
you
food.
could eat healthy food. And just choke it down and not have to worry about it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You're always trying to steal something, aren't you? It's like eat other people's food. You mean other people that don't cook well?
Yeah, that they invited you over and you're trying to be polite. See, I had good intentions with that.
Yeah. But smell is kind of an obvious one. You walk into a place and it's stinking. And
you just turn it off. That'd be great. I would love that.
Wow. I think I would do hearing.
You would? Just for the peace?
Yes. You're like, sorry, I can't hear you.
No. Look, before anybody gets all touchy about this, we're not saying that any of these would be easy or good.
No,
so you don't have to send us an email or a message and say, I can't believe y'all were even discussing this. It's so rude. Which one would you do, Riggins?
Touch. Yeah, when I'm picking up dog poop.
Oh.
It is the worst feeling.
You pick it up with your bare hands?
No.
And it's like
couldn't touch also take away pain?
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
But you have to turn that off before you were going to.
Yeah, so if you hit yourself on the table, you couldn't just turn it off right away. You could.
You could turn it on and off at will.
I guess you could. So as soon as you feel pain, turn it off.
Yeah. That doesn't work for emotions, Alexis, but you're still going to have that pain.
Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
Talking about the benefits of hypnotism, then the truth of hypnotism. I don't want to get hypnotized.
I was going to say, do you think you could be hypnotized?
Probably. I got no backbone.
Yeah,
I
don't
would
think I
easily
could
be hypnotized.
I'm not doing this.
I just don't want to be hypnotized because I feel like they're going to make me do something crazy.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Do you think you can be hypnotized, Alexis?
Yeah.
Rob? You think you can be hypnotized, Rob?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well.
I don't think Definitely not.
I didn't have my phones in. I'm sorry.
As a matter of fact, I think people who say they're hypnotized are just dirty liars. Negative, Ghost Rider. Definitely not. Breaker 19 looking for the hypnosis. You got your ears on? How about a smoky report? Okay, ACTJ. Traffic's looking pretty bad out there. You got to back up on the I-40 freeway. Try to take that southbound exit.
Weird.
Just be careful. School is in. Keep your bumpers off their booties.
Rob coming in hot this morning.
Wow.
You want to know a little behind the scenes fact too?
Yeah.
Rob's microphone runs at half volume of the rest of ours, and he was still
right. But that's not where it has to stop, though. On the downside, is it? Does it get blocked at half, or could it go down to like an eighth?
Give him like 2%.
I'll take it down to 40%. Let's see how it goes.
Make it like milk, 2%.
Yeah, as loud as that was, he was still at 50% of everybody else's microphone.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Here's the scenario. If you missed it, we got a DM from a lady that says, my boyfriend and I are in our mid and late 20s. I almost called her a girl, but I didn't want to call her a girl. I was hung up on how to get to that. Well, I want to say she's a girl, but I don't really know how old she is. She's in her mid-20s. They were good. They weren't great because I learned I need to go ahead and sometimes go with my instincts more as far as I think this is going to be too sweet for my taste. And it was. I followed the recipe exactly. It needed more red.
More red?
It needed Tabasco. It needed tomato. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's too sweet.
It needed more red.
And I needed more red.
I'm new to the chef game. I'm just trying to tell you how I figured it out in my head.
Making Kool-Aid?
TJ knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. Like, it needed more.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
He's like, I wouldn't be into that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sounds like Gordon Ramsay's in there.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It seemed like it was a little bit too. The sauce was just onion, lime, cilantro. There was something else I forgot. Anyway, and it needed. It just came like a little bit too sweet. I needed it to kind of. It needed some bite. It needed some fire, some red. Like Tabasco's red, and tomatoes are red.
Some red. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I needed some red. Wow. So your resolution is to...
Don't make a resolution. I just want to try to cook more things.
Okay.
Because I'm building up to. Here's what
Its resolution is to be more like I am.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more like me.
Because I don't know how to do, and it may be a lot of it, since my mom died, I don't know how to cook some of my favorite dishes that my mom would make, and I don't have a way to pass that down to anybody. So okay, we have a baby coming. I might need to. I should feel like I should brush up on those things, because my son has zero interest in cooking or learning. And
this is Daddy's taquito recipe. I miss him so much.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
The Ace and TJ app made possible thanks to Papa John's Pizza. Heading into the weekend, I can't think of a better idea than ordering Papa John's delivered right to your door or for pickup. They got the new epic stuffed crust pizza back on the menu at Papa John's. Order online, papajohns.com, or right from within the free Ace and TJ app.
So we were talking about cliche proposals. So you had a cliche in your proposal. This Charles fellow said, "What's the chance that a guy like me can get with a girl like you?" Is that cliche? What is that from?
I don't know what
Some
that's from, but I've
movie.
heard it before.
Yeah.
Sounds like an 80s movie, probably.
A guy like me and a girl like you? Yeah, that's something.
Is it like Pretty Woman? I mean, I don't know.
No.
Something old.
It's not pretty.
Some old.
Some
Pretty
old.
pink.
We were saying that too much information was a big cliche. Too much information.
Yeah.
And some lady said that her husband didn't use it in the way that normally was, but he just went. He wasn't very boisterous or verbal about how all of his feelings and stuff. And so then he really started telling her how he felt about her and everything. And he said, "I'm sorry, that's TMI."
Oh God.
So technically, it was part of the proposal.
There's a DM from Blair on Twitter who said, when my husband proposed 10 years ago, he used a line from, quote unquote, our song, when he said he never wanted to get married, but, quote, I can't fight this feeling anymore.
Oh, that's perfect.
Quote. She said, I know it's an old song, but we love it, and no, we are not old. That is it, though. REO Speedwagon, I can't fight this feeling anymore. Perfect. A great song, but still a cliche line to use in a proposal.
My husband told me, I know we've been talking about getting married forever, but now it's time for me to show you the money. Will you marry me?
I like that. Oh my God. Show me the money. I like that proposal.
Oh, shut up, Lexus.
Did you get that reference?
Show me the money.
I don't know. I mean, I know it's from somewhere, but
Oh, is it?
I've heard it before.
It's from a Tom Cruise movie.
Okay.
Alexis thinks it's like legit. He's always going to show me the money. Okay, then let's get
Show me
married.
the money.
I think at this point, would asking somebody to be your forever plus one be a cliche proposal? I'm thinking so.
Yeah. I hate that. Will you be my forever plus one? Not anymore.
Nope.
Pass.
Okay, now do any of these count? Is it part of the proposal to say I said yes on social media when you're showing that you're engaged? I said yes.
Yeah, that's just way overdone.
Or I did a thing today.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I did a thing today. Yeah, or when you show the ring.
Yeah, be dumb.
Mm-hmm. Or if somebody in their proposal used the phrase, you clean up nice.
We don't know.
Mm-hmm. Or you got a face for radio. That's one of the most overdone cliches ever, especially if you're ugly. Take offense to it. Do they say it to ugly people? Ugly DJs?
I think they say it to every DJ. It's every male DJ.
Yeah.
Nobody says
no, somebody told Alexis that.
Somebody told you had a face for radio,
Oh, wait, I'm
Alexis?
sorry. They told me Alexis had a face for
Yeah,
radio.
right, whatever.
My bad.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Alexis, I kid you, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know that because I'm a kidder. Okay, there is a place that has given its restaurant, a restaurant that has picked a name that is pretty funny. It's a pretty funny name, but it's not as funny as it would be if it were Southern. And we'll break down the lesson of comedy coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show. Want to see your business on acetjtv? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family, long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. acetj@acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
If you have a business and you want to take your advertisements to the next level, then you need to be using Ace TJ Media. You want the most creative content for digital, video, and audio? It's all at Ace TJ Media. Go to acetjmedia.com.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
Okay, hey, so glad to be here today. Y'all have no idea how much being here today means after what I went through yesterday. This is TJ, and I know my absence was greatly felt yesterday on the show by the entire country, nay, the world. I had surgery yesterday, and And I got to be honest, as brave as I am, yesterday was, I was a little on edge, even as brave as I am to have, that major surgery done. I had a colonoscopy, and then whatever they call it, where they look down your throat and check your esophagus and all of that.
Double major surgery.
My entire insides were photographed yesterday, and the doctor did say that my internals are the most photogenic he's ever seen. Not surprising. Although my colon hates to be on video just as much as I do. He said that the colon griped the entire time about having to do video.
Yeah.
Just like
Your colon's camera shy?
Mm-hmm. Couldn't get the right angle on it. And colon said it looked fat at that angle. And
it's like up and tilt.
It was crazy.
Thought your colon was empty. Still thought it looked fat?
Yeah, that's the thing. And today, on the heels of that, I'm having oral surgery.
Oh, what's today?
I have to have that oral surgery where they go in with those sharp instruments and scrape on your teeth and stick, to your gums and.
You're getting a cleaning.
Well, that's what laymen call it.
I can't hear the most.
But it's oral. It's an oral procedure. Yes.
It's a procedure, Alexis.
Yes.
And you guys say I'm dramatic.
But it takes it takes a fighter actually to have a colonoscopy one day and an oral surgery the next. I don't brag on myself a lot, but there are times when I do feel like people should recognize that I'm pretty much superhuman.
That's TJ.
Yeah.
Pretty much superhuman.
Matter of fact, that's my new name, TJ Superhuman. And I'm a little nervous about today, a little anxious.
And this is
because I just came off of that. I had the Michael Jackson propofol yesterday for my surgery I had.
But you fought through it.
Yeah.
And let's don't get this confused. This is not the same thing as when people say TJ is a superhuman.
Yeah, this is an adjective.
It's more about his deeds.
Yeah.
Who he is. This is physically he's.
This is his biology.
Right.
He's a superhuman.
So he is a superhuman who is superhuman.
Yeah, superhuman as an adjective is what I'm speaking about now. Yeah. I'm speaking on that.
Speak on.
Well, just do something superhuman right now.
I'm doing it after the show. I'm going to get oral surgery.
I think what he's saying is being here today after what he went through yesterday is superhuman.
And I'm not having any anesthesia today. Under this oral surgery I'm having, I'm not doing any anesthesia.
Wow. Aren't you just a brave?
So that's how tough I am.
I see. I hope to be like that one day.
So, I'm not the type of person to ask for prayers. Because I don't like to burden others. That's a part of being superhuman. You don't want to burden other people. But just, if you could think a good thought. And today would be probably one of those days where people don't wish they were me.
Yeah.
Yesterday and today are the 2 days that people wish they don't wish that they were me, Every other day that's on Santa's, biggest list. People, what Christmas wish? Bring me to be like TJ. Yeah. So, just thought I would catch everybody up, let you know what's going on personally and professionally.
If you're so inclined to send donations, I'll be handling those personally and professionally, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Send them in the form of good vibes.
Right.
Is that good, Alexis?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
There are so many choices when it comes to homeowners insurance. If you're looking for an agent that can make sure that the program is customized to your family and help you explain coverages in words you understand, then give us a call.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Look at here, look at here. Make sure you go into our YouTube channel to watch all of our stuff. You even watch the show live, streaming in all of its parts, even its ugly ones. You'll see it. Go to YouTube and find acetjtv. Subscribe to it. I don't care whether you like it or not. Subscribe. What number are we going to get to in the subscribing that we'll be able to say, all right, you don't have to talk about it so much, because it's very hard to say a few sentences every now and then to tell people to go to it.
We'll probably be 20,000.
Like 100 milli.
That's hard work. There is a new restaurant in Rhode Island. Not that anybody would ever go to Rhode Island on purpose, but there is one. If you happen to find yourself there, there's a pretty funny title of the restaurant. It's called Your Mom's. So when somebody asks you where you're going for dinner or where you're headed, they say, Your Mom's.
That's funny.
Right. It is funny. However, it is not as funny because that's coming back where you say something about your mom or your mom's, like there's a Hims commercial. Actually, it's a Hers commercial that Kristen, what's her name? Dax's wife.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Kristen Bell.
Yeah. She's in it, and it's talking about all of her personalities because she needs mental medication. And her personalities are all dressed up in the room there with her. And one of them's rebellious, and she says something about where you're going. And she said, Your mom's? We have the same mother. Okay. That's not as funny when white non-Southerners say it, because Your Mom's is not nearly as funny as Your Mama's. Where are you going? To your mama's? To your mama's house?
It's the way you land on it. It's better.
Right. So from the verbal perspective and delivery, it's not as funny for non-Southern white people. Your mom's not as funny as your mama's. Because it didn't say, it's not called your mom jokes. They're called your mama jokes. Like your mama's house so small, she throw down a cigarette butt, it heat the whole house. They don't say your mom's house is so small.
Your mom's house is so small.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Where's your favorite place to eat? Your mama's?
Yeah. Your mama's house.
But I can't picture the Rhode Islanders doing that.
No, whoever they are anyway.
Yeah. I always wonder, though, what in those states like that, the Rhode Island, Delaware, Connecticut, all those northeastern states, what do they find funny?
Well,
what do they laugh about?
I was going to say, at this moment, the radio family in Rhode Island listening on the Ace and TJ app, for free, might I add, still don't understand the difference in the joke of it. Why your mama would be better than your mom's. I thought, but we don't say that. Well, that's his point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't be attempting it.
Yep. If you live in Rhode Island, don't attempt humor.
Yeah, because I'm sure none of it is ever successful. I bet the Rhode Islanders never say anything funny. I just don't picture, just like they picture us, if they've never been around Southerners, all being dumb.
Right.
I picture none of them being funny, ever. Where's the Family Guy dude from? Where he from? Up there, Massachusetts. Okay, well then that's different, because Boston people are really funny.
We're hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Great. That Bill Burr makes me laugh. No, if he's just talking, it's funny. He's not even trying to be funny. But yeah, Rhode Island people, Connecticut people, Delaware.
Yeah, what funny stuff do people in Delaware got to say? Nothing at all. They sound boring. You're from Delaware.
Mainers. Are Mainers funny?
They can't be.
Maybe they got jokes about lobsters. That's about it.
When you say go with anything north of Boston, like New Hampshire is not a funny state. Vermont. Not funny.
No.
Rhode Island, Not funny.
Vermont is cheesy.
Yeah.
Well, Rhode Island's not.
And syrupy.
Yeah, Rhode Island's not north of Boston. Rhode Island is south of Boston, but still not funny. Sorry.
Yeah,
Maine, not funny.
Yeah, and I guess it may be because of the size and the cultural breakdown and the political breakdown of it. These states, they're small, like New Hampshire, Rhode Island. They don't have a lot of people. They're all pretty much the same kind of person. They're white, northeastern liberals. And they try to not find things funny. Like they think that if something is funny or joyous, that it's wrong, and they should feel guilty about it. They're trying to be miserable. So I just can't imagine them, going to a comedy show or turning on. I wonder what their funny morning radio shows sound like.
Oh, dreadful.
Yeah, it's probably not funny at all.
Not at all.
Wow. Don't ever try to take me to one of those places, I'll tell you that. Ooh. They'll put me in a penitentiary.
They might. They actually might.
Mm-hmm. I'll be cutting up.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, we're at the end of another great week on the Ace and TJ Show. We'll do the week in review coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, the world stopped when the biggest artist in the world, the most known person in the entire world, suffered a tragic accident and almost died. Details next.
Rob's got a bad back, but it went away during that.
I mean, you're cute. But you're not hot.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's House.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. AceTJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Is that bacon?
Oh, good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep on your Sweet Dreams mattress?
Fresh baked cinnamon rolls?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't actually come to your house without your prior consent, and we would never let ourselves in. What you have just witnessed is simply a dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 39 years ago today, January 27th, 1984. Michael Jackson, the biggest star in the world, riding this incredible wave of success that followed the biggest selling album of all time, Thriller. Michael suffered second and third degree burns when his hair caught fire while filming a Pepsi commercial. This was such big news that newscasts broke into television programming to share all the information. The world waited to see what would happen. Fortunately, Michael was able to recover. But that happened on this day in history, 39 years ago today.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV.
So Gaston YMCA is still has their joining fees waived for 2 months, and if you are an individual, you can join for $29 a month. If you have a household, you can join for $49 a month. And if you already are a member and you bring someone to the YMCA and they join, you get a $50 Amazon gift card for every person that you refer. So get that money, honey. Go to gastonymca.org to find out more.
So today in history, there's a monumental event that happened if you are a child of the 80s. But I wonder, because of the age disparity between show members, how many people, well, I wonder if Riggins, Alexis, and Rob even know this ever happened. It was on this day 39 years ago, 1984, at the height of his power and fame, the most popular person in the world, Michael Jackson, suffered second and third degree burns when his hair caught fire while he was filming a Pepsi commercial. Did you know this, Alexis?
No.
You didn't know?
Mm-mm.
Riggins, you knew, right? I think we may have talked about it before. Did you know that, Rob?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guys are not dumb.
Okay, well, they're old, so there you go.
I wasn't even born
I'm
when
talking
this
about
happened.
these two.
Yeah, also.
They're not old.
They're like 3 years. Y'all would have all gone to high school together.
But she wasn't allowed to watch Michael Jackson.
So yeah,
her mama didn't allow that.
Yeah, that was one of those. They broke into TV coverage. It was like breaking news. National news broke into TV coverage. They didn't know if he was going to live at first because his hair caught on fire. Was it an explosive that there was something that sprayed in his hair or whatever?
Yeah,
And
the sparks hit his hair, and the
sparks hit it.
activator in his hair, they said, caught on fire.
Yeah.
So you don't know something, and then you got to take a shot at me.
Well, because they instigated me. I'm sorry, Riggins.
It's like
triggered me.
anything else. When she doesn't know, she lashes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody else's
Because
fault.
they're old.
Because they're old.
You're such a jerk. Jerk.
They old. I don't know.
That was before I was born. I knew about it.
Because you heard it from these guys, right?
No, I think I probably knew it before they ever talked about it. It was a pop culture moment. He
Yeah.
was filming Pepsi for
Well,
Pepsi.
and then how
and they said he spun so fast that he put his hair out. He did it like
That's
he was
what he did?
That's what they said. His hair was on fire, and then he did a spin move, dancing, and it extinguished the fire.
What?
Right? Am I making that up?
No, that's the story.
That was the story.
That's the story.
That's kind of lit. It's been so fast.
Oh, now it's lit.
Yeah, well, he was lit.
Yeah. He was
a lit.
That's true.
He was a lit.
No, he could read.
Just you and us. This is ACETJ 5G.
Hey, it's Riggins from the Ace and TJ Show, reminding you that every Friday I do the Week in Review, which is sponsored by Calitrin. Learn more at acetj.com/weight loss.
When Riggins reviews for us the week that was pop culture, the week that was the Ace and TJ Show, all in song. By the way, you can watch this now on YouTube, Ace TJ TV, if you want to watch Riggins perform the week.
Okay, wait, that's good, Ace.
What?
Because you just covered my YouTube promo for the hour, so I don't have to do it now.
Okay.
You got that, Todd? That one counts as mine.
Noise.
Noise.
It's Riggins and the week in review.
And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. I sprained my knee over the weekend, but the pain and swelling has now decreased. TJ didn't make one joke about me on my knees, and that was surprising to say the least. Oh, did you hurt your knee? I bet you did. Saw that coming. Today is National Have Fun at Work Day. Bring the fun and don't be bored. Alexis left an upper decker in the women's restroom, so clearly she's on board. And this is my song. It's called A Week in Review.
It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
Do you know what that is, Alexis?
A poo.
Don't say it on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, bother.
Oh, gosh.
A poo. Yeah. You walk in there, you'd be like, oh, bother.
Yeah.
Oh,
silly old girl.
Oh, yikes.
You ate the 100-acre wood.
It's like piglets in there.
Dead.
Dead? Oh, my God. San Francisco, Philadelphia, Cincinnati, and Kansas City. Super Bowl contenders with a lot of style, all fighting for a chance to get out of there for a while. The moon will eclipse Mars on Monday night. You don't need a telescope for it to be seen. Let's talk to our resident wacko. Alexis, what does that mean?
Vibes.
Yeah, it's vibes. Ace has a lot of big life changes going on. They announced a baby boy a week ago, but he's heading to Daytona in about a month, and I think there's the Ace I know.
This is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
Egg prices have skyrocketed. Chances of egg prices have skyrocketed. Chances of them going down are pretty slim. I don't know if it's Joe Biden's fault, but I don't care. I'm still blaming him. This weekend is National Kazoo Day. Celebrate wherever you are. This is different from a booze kazoo, which some have to blow into to start their car. That's what we used to call it. Got an old booze kazoo in there.
Alexis used to play that.
Master player.
Pamela Anderson's memoir is out next week, just so you're all aware. But unless it's got pop-up pictures, I don't think I care. And this is my song. It's called
The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
They're allowing Trump back on Facebook and Instagram. They suspended him for things he wrote. If he doesn't immediately call someone a horse face, I think he's really missing the boat. But 93-year-old Buzz Aldrin got married for the 4th time. Crazy to see what he's become, proving you can actually be an astronaut and still be pretty dumb. It is rocket science. Ace and Rob took that food quiz, and Ace was just not in the mood. He eats patties, Rob eats corn dogs, the Bert and Ernie of crappy food.
And this is the song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
Good one. You need to hurt your knee every week. That was good. But you wearing them.
All right.
That was a good one. He finally made one. It was good. How is your knee? Is it recovering?
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay.
The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, the world stopped. when the biggest artist in the world, the most known person in the entire world, suffered a tragic accident and almost died. Details next.
You know, Rob's got a bad back, but it went away during that.
I mean, you're cute. But you're not hot. Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family, long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hello, if you are a business owner, we know what it's like to be in business. From HR to accounting, we know the struggles, and we're here to help you with insurance so we can take one thing off your plate.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 39 years ago today, January 27th, 1984. Michael Jackson, the biggest star in the world, riding this incredible wave of success that followed the biggest selling album of all time, Thriller. Michael suffered second and third degree burns when his hair caught fire while filming a Pepsi commercial. This was such big news that newscasts broke into television programming to share all the information. The world waited to see what would happen. Fortunately, Michael was able to recover. But that happened on this day in history, 39 years ago today.
You and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
So today at 9 o'clock on Share Funny, it's a very special edition. It's Share Funny Live. Our Share Funny Live from Bob 93.3 last weekend at the Greenville Hilton. Big packed house at a hotel ballroom. It's really, really funny, really great. We hope you check it out on our YouTube channel, acetjtv. But our live shows are all made possible thanks to Atlantic Bay Mortgage. Atlantic Bay Mortgage exists to give you lending peace of mind. So whatever you're looking for, mortgage, refi, cash out refi, they can help you navigate the rather muddy waters because it can be crazy, especially with rates changing and everything changing as much as they are now. They've got a lot of great programs that you can use. acetj.com/AB for more details about Atlantic Bay Mortgage. acetj.com/AB.
Is there one of y'all that doesn't eat soup from a can? Is that you, Alexis?
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's crazy to me. Like, you wouldn't eat a can of chicken and stars? Campbell's?
I mean, it's like a last choice.
Like no chunky soup?
Yeah, last choice. Like soup in a can is weird to me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
I am
just sitting down with a can of soup, unless it's chicken noodle. That's about the only one that. But as a kid, I mean, I don't dislike it. I just never think about that.
The soup tastes like can.
Because I love a bean with bacon soup.
The bean with bacon is good. Split pea and ham. Chicken noodle, chicken and stars. I eat. I love the Campbell's classics.
Yeah, any chunky soup.
Tomato soup is delicious.
Tomato soup.
Yeah, I'm not a big tomato soup person, but I love Campbell's soup and chunky soup.
Yeah, and I cook with a lot of the cream of soups.
Yeah, I'll cook with the cream ofs.
Yeah,
me too.
Well, today they're
You
Campbell's.
are cream of.
you a can of cream.
You
cream corn.
Yeah.
You cream a dork soup. Cream of
something about Campbell's.
One can of cream of cornball.
It's a cream of cornball soup, and that's so good.
Well, starting today.
Well, you cream a hoe soup.
They'll make that.
They don't make that. That's our response.
They do to make cream of cornball.
Because they make the cream of cornball soup that you were just referring to.
Stupid.
Yeah, they do.
stocked up over here. What are you talking about, Riggins?
This is better. How much time do I have?
25 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's Friday. You could drop a bomb on me. I wouldn't care.
And we're getting off early?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just you and us. This is ACETJ 5G. This is ACETJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
Alexis, what did you do yesterday? You were shopping, and did you go eat somewhere? Where did you run into the young fella that you were telling us about?
I went to go have lunch at Panera.
Okay.
And I had sat down, had my salad and my soup, and I had to go up to get something. And so I go ask the guy if I could take a to-go box, and he looks at me. He's like, "You're so beautiful." But the kid was like 18 years old. And it made me feel so weird because I was like, I don't know, like I just felt odd. Like that was bad that he was telling me that.
Why would you feel weird?
Wouldn't you feel weird if an 18-year-old girl said you were so hot?
Who are you talking to?
No.
Okay, TJ, wouldn't you feel weird?
Yeah, I would feel weird.
No. A compliment is a compliment.
Or Riggins, if an 18-year-old girl, like you knew that was clearly a teenager, was like, "You're so hot."
Yeah, it would make my day.
Really?
Well, hot,
For sure.
hot is different than his
Handsome.
would be comparable to say handsome. You're very handsome.
Yeah.
But I would think that she had no intentions of any, like she wouldn't have a desire for me.
Oh, absolutely.
But the boy, the 18-year-old boy, did.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. That's the difference. In men, well, most men, a lot of men would look at her like, "Hey, man, she wants me. Well, she gave me extra tea." Like everybody gets free refills, you jackass.
Right. I felt old. I just felt like, boy, you shouldn't be telling me that.
You are. But it made you smile, though, didn't it?
It did make me smile. I was like, I feel God, I'm like a cougar right now.
I want to see how I stir that soup.
How old do they have to be to compliment you and it be where you don't feel weird?
I don't know, within like a 5-year range.
So,
Okay, so you're
anybody
32.
it's
up there
27?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe at least be 21.
Yeah, at least they can
able
meet
to-
you at the bar.
Right, at least be able to buy me a drink. It's just odd. I don't know.
Yeah. And did he say it like, "You are so beautiful," like that, or did he just say, "You're just very beautiful"?
Well, I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but it was almost like he was taken aback.
Yeah.
You know, he like stared at me for a second. He's like, "You're just so beautiful." I was like,
Wow.
"Oh, thanks."
Oh, he was hitting on you.
I can't find the words.
Thanks, little boy.
Yeah. What was your response? Just thank you.
Yeah, I said, "Oh, thanks. You're cute."
Right. Then did you stare at him after that?
No.
Just kind of keep looking while you were eating your sandwich.
No,
Kind of look over at him like,
please.
You're like, "Stop.
I would rock his world.
Stop looking at me." Were you alone?
Yeah, I was by myself.
Oh, yeah. You probably like lonely old widow woman.
Yeah, I'm not a lonely old widow woman.
That's probably what he thought. He's like, she just took a break from doing candy pecans for the holiday gifts.
It's Wednesday. She's ordering soup and salad.
Soup and salad. I know, right?
Alone in Panera eating soup and salad.
Nope.
Got to go home and finish up her knitting for her Christmas
Yeah,
gifts.
maybe you just felt bad for me.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Mornings just got way better. You can now watch the Ace and TJ show live, weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and wake up with us every morning. This is acetjtv.
How about a warning, dude? Jeez a whiz.
Oh, we're on?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're on
good.
the
I'm glad I
radio.
know that because I was about to read something that I told y'all I was going to look up. And I didn't have my earbuds in to know we were on and would have really heard something
Yeah, Ace is trying to
embarrassing.
get me fired over here.
Who's going to fire you then?
Yeah, probably.
I was going to create the problem and then fire you.
Yeah, probably. So there's a woman I follow on YouTube. I subscribe to her channel. Her name is Steph Pappas, and she's real hot, and she does mukbang videos in the car. And she's just, adorable, and she just slams food. She's not worried about making a mess, and there's something very attractive about that. I can't put my finger on it, but I like her. I've talked about her on the show a couple of times. So one time she was getting breakfast from Dunkin' Donuts. She's rolling through the drive-thru, and the woman working at the drive-thru window, as she's handing over her food, she goes, "You're so pretty." And her whole body language changed, like her shoulders relax, she starts smiling, and then even after she gets her food and goes to find a parking spot to eat this food, she's smiling and she goes, "That was just so nice." Like, you could tell that had changed the trajectory of her day. Just that simple compliment. Now, I don't know what her reaction would have been if it was a guy. That would probably been weird, but she enjoyed it. So, Alexis, is it different? Are there certain compliments that you hear from women that you would just love to hear, where it wouldn't be as flattering as if it were from a guy?
Yeah, like if a girl was like, "Oh, that's a nice pedicure."
Like that.
I'm like, "Oh, thanks, girl, appreciate it." But
Yeah.
if a dude told me that, ugh.
Yeah, it'd be
weirdo.
weird, right?
Yeah, super weird.
And that's just, simply because all women have a desire to be with other women.
Oh my God, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
He has said this for years. TJ has maintained this for years, Alexis.
Even if they're, it's a subconscious thing.
They subconsciously want to be
some
with,
subconsciously, some not.
consciously.
Yeah.
They want to be with in a sexual way.
And you can't prove me wrong about the subconscious.
Right. thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
You disagree?
Yes.
Okay. What does it feel like to be wrong? I wouldn't know.
She knows she's wrong.
What does it feel like to not even know?
But about
what
my
you
own
feel like?
subconscious?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't even know myself. TJ knows me better than I know myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let him run your life and then see how things turn out after
You
like
can
a
be
week.
my life coach.
Yeah.
He's been saying this.
Yeah. I would volunteer to be a lot of people's life coach. As many as I could take on at one time.
So like a cult?
Yeah. The ultimate life coach is a cult leader.
Yeah. I think I want to have a group of people that live in a house and they listen to me and they don't leave. And I could give them advice about things. And
cult leader, the ultimate life coach.
It's true. It's true. So what is a compliment that the best compliment you could receive from another woman? This is women only. We don't want to hear from guys. Women only. What's the best compliment you can hear from another woman? Maybe you've never even gotten it, but like that would change like it would just make you so happy. And it wouldn't feel the same coming from a guy. I put this up on social media. We've got a lot of responses to this and some interesting snide comments about other women that I think are kind of interesting.
Ooh, the tea.
Yeah, it's a little dramatic, but we'll get into it coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
And
And you got a little active during that show too, I noticed.
Oh yeah, I did. And then I was also after that I was taking speakers down and putting equipment back up and all of that.
Yeah.
So I needed a fresh shirt, and I just grabbed that purple one and put it on, and then I was fresh. Fresh and fat like Barney.
I didn't say fat. You were looking like.
Oh well, Barney is not exactly built like
just a
Mario
large
Lopez. He's not Zac Efron. It's not like a purple. Oh, you know what?
It's just a purple reminding me of Barney.
Zac Efron, if we painted you purple, you'd look just like Barney the dinosaur.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Hope everybody's in as good a mood as we are.
Yeah, mine's fading though. I'm tired.
We got a long day.
Some people need to take a nap.
Some people want to be like. Did you do that?
Hey, some people trying to be like this here. That's my wife hates that.
I didn't know you did that until the podcast.
Yeah.
You said. Sometimes he'd just be like. Some people just want to.
And then act like I'm asleep. I'm gonna be like this here.
That would be so annoying.
You say she doesn't like that when she's talking about plans that she's made for the two of them.
Yeah, we're going to do this, and we go out and meet this and that. Yeah, some people trying to be like this here.
He's so annoying.
That would be so annoying.
He's so annoying.
Tell him all the things you want to do today.
So she came up to watch TV in my TV room and sat on the other half of the puffy couch. And I said, because you know how cold-natured she is. She came in there and I go, yeah, some people like to have the fan on. I'm going back downstairs. I'm not sitting up here with the fan blowing on.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace. This is Ace TJ 5G.
What are you going to do to make some memories this time of year? Days are shorter and colder. It can be tempting to want to hibernate, but that is not fun. Gaston County has so many great things to do. Indoors, outdoors, it doesn't make any difference. Whether you want to be outside enjoying things like incredible trails that are all over Gaston County. It's a great time of year, too, to get out and hit the trails because it's not super cold. And because there are no leaves, you have better line of sight when you're going up and down mountains or going through some of their great trails. So it's a great time to do some winter hiking. The lack of humidity in the air also keeps you pretty comfortable. And great things like snowless sledding. The chutes at Crowder Springs are fantastic. Want to keep it indoors? The Shield Museum and Planetarium is spectacular. The beauty of a winter wonderland, indoors and outdoors. They've got some great animals outside for you to check out if your kids are into that sort of thing. Plus inside, more great animals. They've got dinosaurs and all kinds of cool stuff inside that you can check out. It's really that awesome. Meet prehistoric creatures from the Mesozoic era, a fantasy journey to explore the wild cats of our world. All that stuff is at the Shield, which is, again, all indoors. So plenty of stuff to do. Go to acetj.com/Gaston. That's acetj.com/Gaston to find out about all the great things you can be doing this time of year in Gaston County.
So they've done a survey worldwide to find out what people's dream job, number one dream job would be. Number one on the list, pilot, which I do not understand that. Why pilot? Because if you've got your dream job, would you pick something that has pressure like that, where you gotta be responsible for a lot of things? No. Not me. And you gotta wear a uniform.
You do have to wear a uniform. Yeah.
You think the commercial pilots look good in their uniforms?
Yeah,
Alexis?
they do.
It's cool uniforms.
Especially Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah, even when he was just
very good,
drunk and acting a fool in that movie, he still looked good. Writer was number 2.
Like writing things.
No.
Or like a rider of motorcycles.
Writer.
Okay.
WRITER.
Ghost Rider.
Because I'm like, why would anybody?
He's a Ghost Rider.
Want to be a writer as their number one?
Dancer was number 3. YouTuber number 4. Number 5, entrepreneur. 6 was actor. 7, influencer. Wouldn't that be kind of the same as YouTuber? Programmer, singer, teacher rounds out the top 10.
Teacher made top 10 favorite.
Yeah, it's in the world. It's worldwide.
Yeah,
not the U.S. America where they have to deal with so much crap in the schools.
I get the pilot thing because people feel like, I bet you get paid to travel, you get paid to see the world.
Yeah, but I mean, you also have. So that's why I'm saying I don't know why more people don't pick that job where you're paid to go rate resorts all over the world.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
To me, that's a dream job.
Only nice resorts.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the ones that aren't nice wouldn't care. They don't care what we're rated.
Yeah, you would only have to go to the good ones.
Yeah. It's $15 a night. What do we care? That's what Gwen, that used to work with us, that's what her sister does. Something like that. Yeah. She goes around and she goes to the resorts. She's hired by the company to go give it a secret shopper kind of thing. Goes to the spa, rates it, writes reports on all that stuff. Yeah.
Where can I apply for that job?
I don't know, but we'll let you know as soon as we find out.
We will find out immediately.
Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
Weed-infused Thanksgiving meals. High-end dining with weed.
Mm-hmm.
They even sell a mistletoe bouquet. Get it?
I get it, yeah.
Mistletoe.
I told you that everything has to be weed now. Everything.
What is going on?
It's cool.
Well, now there's even new recipes for a ganja bread house. It's not gingerbread, it's ganja bread filled with weed. And Jesus has been identified as 420 friendly, according to a Bible scholar speaking to the Los Angeles Times. He said, think about it. Jesus was peaceful and loving. He went from house to house and was always accepted. Only a stoner could do that.
That's true. He was all about peace and love.
Except the
That's what
fact
they're
that
pointing out. They said his long hair and good vibes.
Except the fact that Jesus wasn't a normal person. So Jesus didn't have to be high to be able to do all those things like everybody else would have to be.
They said it's even speculated that the oil he used to anoint the sick and perform miracles may have been cannabis oil.
I believe that.
Of course.
Well, no, because they
and this
probably
is
had
also proof that, and a prime example of the fact that just because somebody's a Bible scholar doesn't mean they're religious or of a person of faith.
Hang on, did he say Bible? Did you say Bible scholar, Riggins, or just a scholar?
Bible scholar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do believe the cannabis oil thing.
Yeah,
I think
because
that's totally possible.
They've been using cannabis and oils for healing for a very long time before they even consumed the plant.
And it's a natural thing,
Right.
and it would be found in that part of the world. But I'm saying that you could
Afghan
just
Kush.
because you use cannabis oil or whatever or water, it doesn't mean that you're a stoner. You know what I mean? There's two different things to me, totally different things.
Moses seeing the burning bush may have been an allusion, a reference to a burning weed plant. He had visions after seeing the burning
But you could
bush.
sit and go through the Bible and say, may have this, may have that. But if you're a dope head, you're going to sit and find all the ways that things could have been dope in the Bible.
Yeah.
Right.
I also watched a special one time that explains how the burning bush could have actually happened.
Really?
Yeah, there's a scientific explanation for how it could have happened. So there's it's very possible that it did happen, but
the explanation that it happened is actually because the Bible said it does.
Yeah. Ace, you didn't watch no documentary about the burning bush.
It was
you a liar.
Fascinating to watch. It was very, very interesting.
So they wrap up this by saying, so this holiday season, getting stoned might help you get in touch with your higher power. So they have officially taken over Christmas.
It's anything to tear up the American traditions.
Oh my
It's
God!
anything they can do.
Tear up the American traditions or
of
make
Christmas,
them better.
Of Christmas, make it, everything's got to be weed. It got to be high for Christmas.
It makes it that much more magical.
No, it doesn't.
And
it
you're
makes
happier.
It makes it trash.
No, it doesn't.
It makes it trash. Absolutely trash.
No.
Trash.
No, I just it's good.
Do what you want, but stop trying to. They need to stop trying to make everybody else change and look at it their way. If you want to sit and get blasted, I don't care if it's just weed or if you want to shoot yourself full of heroin on Christmas Day. Do it, mind your business, and leave me the hell alone with how I want to look at Christmas in the Bible. Go do your thing.
Well, they're not forcing you to do it.
You know what dope heads are supposed to do? Their whole thing has been, leave me alone. Why are you in my personal business? It's my choice and all that. Okay, it's your choice. Go blast your head off with heroin and whatever else you want to do, but leave everybody else alone. Let everybody else enjoy the message of Christmas and the Bible that they want.
Once
They're not forcing y'all to do it.
The whole thing is about
They're
changing
putting it
the
out
way
there
you
for the people that
and
want
they
to do
don't need
it.
to. Don't put it out there. How about
I
that?
want it out there.
Everything doesn't have to be put out there.
I want it out there.
Keep it to yourself, you dope heads. And I want all of it to be legal for you. All of it for you dope heads. Like I said, as long as you're not infringing on my rights or property, go do whatever. Just shut up about it. Please. Shut up.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
All right. If you want to watch the show, make sure you do so on our YouTube stream. Just go to youtube.com, look up acetjtv, and you will find it.
And don't forget, in a few minutes, Share Funny Live is going to be up from last week at the Greenville Hilton in Greenville, North Carolina with Bob 93.3. It's, hey, no kids.
Uncensored.
Yeah, those are live shows.
Yeah.
18 and up to get in that one. You know what I'm saying? Be aware. It's on our YouTube channel as well. AceTJTV. It'll be up in about 20 minutes.
Ace almost got arrested.
That part is not true.
Yeah.
Because people will believe that.
I know. What's the best compliment you can receive from another woman? Alexa said, when women compliment her pedicure, that does it.
I love it. It's cute.
Yeah. And there's a ton of responses. So what I find interesting is that after women are sharing their responses, they say, because, women can just be so catty. So there's an acknowledgement,
Mm-hmm.
and that it doesn't happen enough, and things like that. Nikki said, "The best compliment I can receive from another woman, Mama, you're doing a great, wonderful job."
Oh, that's sweet.
Mama Bear. Sue Ellen said, "When other women say I'm their funny friend."
Yeah, that's a
to
good
me,
one.
to make people laugh is better than a direct compliment. I get that.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, everybody wants to be funny.
Absolutely. The top answer, one of the top answers, comes from Dawn. She said, when women say, "Can I have this recipe?"
Yeah.
You made something so good.
Do you give it to them, Dawn?
There's no chance. She messes with the recipe before handing it over. And then 1 cup of chocolate. They're like, "Are you sure it's meatloaf?" She's like, "Yep." 1 cup of chocolate. Rachel said, when the kids are being crazy in a store and another mom says, "You're doing a good job." So,
Yeah, being a good mom has come up several times from what I have seen on the list.
yeah. Sheikah said, "I love your energy."
Oh, that's a good one. It's
That's
very
right.
important to have good energy.
So important.
Yep.
And I get it, and and especially the women need to compliment each other more often, and all of that stuff. We say that as men all the time.
All the time.
If I don't get compliments from men, at least once a week or something, it just devastates me. I want to go into a hole. As a matter of fact, when I'm going around in life, I stop and think, you know what? How much would a compliment from another man mean to me right now?
It would mean a lot more than a compliment from a woman.
Always.
Always. That is not true.
We need it.
Well,
we need it. Riggins,
Yeah.
thank you for bringing us this segment today. You're doing a good job as a man.
Thank you.
I love that, guys.
So great.
I'm loving this energy right now. We should do this every day.
I love the energy.
Yep.
Jessica said, any compliment from a woman. These days, it's rare. A legit compliment from a woman just hits different. You're so pretty. Your hair looks great. You're hilarious. These days, anything positive to one another is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, TJ, in all fairness, I did solicit for this, so it's not like, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I'm saying, have you ever heard a man say a compliment from another man is what really makes me feel good?
No.
And would you ever hear a guy say a compliment from a man is what really matters, not a compliment from a woman? No.
No.
I'm just pointing out the difference in the sexes. That's all.
Yeah.
But that also speaks to, I think, a little bit of why men have gotten to where, over the past 20 years or so, I guess, gotten to where they don't really try to impress women anymore. They're not as nice to women as they used to be. They're not as, as polite and cordial and all as they used to be, because they're taught in our culture that women think very little of them, and women don't care what they think. They only care what other women think or what somebody else, some stranger, is going to say on social media or whatever. So that's why I don't think young men treat women as well as they should now, and it's because of that, because they haven't been made to
by
women,
by other women.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we've talked to them many, many times. Women are, they'll call. They seem intelligent, well-spoken, whatever. And the thing about the guy that they liked that they got in with is that he had a car. I mean, that's a pretty low bar to set. So why are men going out of their way to impress women or, do anything? Because they know that it doesn't matter what they think.
Yeah. Sobering
Plus-
thought for the day.
Yeah. Plus, all women want to tickle each other.
There it is. There it is. I need to get back to that.
Just want to tickle each other.
Plus.
Come here, girl.
Ace and TJ. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Look at that. Look at him. Look at him. Can you see that, Mr. Todd? How filthy that looks. Just filthy rice. Just dirty, filthy rice. Needs a whooping. so filthy. Whoop it up, whoop it up. You dang right, buddy boy. That is kicking.
Is that bacon?
Oh, good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep on your Sweet Dreams mattress?
Fresh baked cinnamon rolls?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't actually come to your house without your prior consent, and we would never let ourselves in. What you have just witnessed is simply a dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
You know, Rob's got a bad back, but it went away during that.
I mean, you're cute. But you're not hot. It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for acetjtv on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv. Just you and us. This is AceTJ 5G.
All right, so yesterday we did this thing, the food feud. Rob came up with that great name for Ace and Rob to decide who knows more or less about food. I've got a couple more questions. I thought these would be fun. Ace, what is the main ingredient in falafels? Eggplant, potato, carrot, or chickpeas?
I'm going to go potato, but I have no idea. That's pretty much a guess.
Falafels.
Yeah, I said potato. Potato would be my guess.
That would, Rob, chance to steal. Do you know what a falafel is?
Eggplant. I don't know.
No.
Is it chickpeas?
It's chickpeas. Oh. Overrated, in my opinion.
I have no idea what a falafel
overrated.
is. I've never had a falafel.
What, a falafel or chickpeas?
Falafel for me.
Falafels.
Yeah, I don't
crazy about them.
Never had a falafel.
But I like chickpeas.
Yeah, they're all right.
That's what hummus is.
Yeah. Rob, deer meat is more commonly known by what name?
Venison.
That's correct.
Ooh.
Okay, fancy pants.
All right, venison. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Wild Game.
Damn.
You want an easier one?
You'll give me a what was that? What was that?
Falafel.
I almost said the F word. That's why I started that. I was about to say.
Well, I wouldn't expect he would know what deer meat is called.
I almost said that was an effing BS question. Just stutter to get through it.
Ace, which vegetable is usually eaten with fish and chips? It's a tough one.
With
fish and chips. If you go to the UK, eat some fish and chips. They serve it with one vegetable.
I don't know what to serve with. What's the vegetable?
Peas or mushy peas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have assumed the fish and chips were enough.
I thought it was coleslaw.
I was going to say celery.
Cabbage.
Hey, you know what? That would have been my go-to. But until he said England, I thought
Yeah, I was like, I don't got that.
I was like, this must be a trick.
Mushy peas.
Hush puppies.
He said, I thought that'd be enough.
Yeah.
You got fish, you got chips. I thought that'd be enough.
Wow, what more do you want?
I really confused it with that one.
Yeah.
I figured that'd be enough. Back in my day, we didn't have nothing but fish and chips.
Well, and coleslaw.
vegetable?
You always got
Coleslaw.
coleslaw. You always get coleslaw with fried fish.
Yeah.
Rob, what is the most expensive spice by weight in the world? It's a tough one.
Oh, good Lord.
Cinnamon.
Incorrect. Cinnamon.
Good guess, Rob.
What is cinnamon? No.
Let me guess.
Ace, do you know that?
I know. I would have no idea.
Alexis, do you know that?
Is it saffron?
It is saffron.
Ooh, which makes everything
Yeah.
just taste.
You get it from the hymen of the flower, or the stamen, whatever it's called.
What?
Something like that.
Just you and us. This is ACETJ 5G.
There's a TikTok user named Brittany Lewin. She's absolutely Lewin. Brittany's Lewin. She got a unique tattoo. Is a pineapple inside a triangle, and it's like, she said, "This is my sign. This is like, I love triangles. It's like good vibes for me." And I thought that sounds like somebody I know.
Well,
I love triangles.
I don't have a favorite shape, but no.
That's surprising to me that you don't have a favorite shape.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, heart.
Yeah, maybe a heart. Anyway, she got this pineapple tattoo inside a triangle, and she showed it off to her friend. And she held up her arm. It was on the inside of her arm, which turned it upside down. And her friend said, "Oh my God, why would you do that?" And she goes, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Why would you put it in that direction?" She goes, "What are you saying?" She goes, "You got an upside down pineapple. That's like obviously the universal sign for that you're open to exploring."
Swinging.
Yeah. I didn't want to say that.
Swinging.
Swinging. She goes, "What are you saying?" She goes, "Oh, that everybody knows that. An upside down pineapple, that's the symbol for swinging." She goes, "Oh my God." She goes, "So I'm not going to get it removed. I just got it. So she's just going to have to live with it." But I don't even understand the actual reason.
For the upside down pineapple?
For the regular tattoo of a pineapple inside a triangle.
Yeah,
It's a dumb tattoo.
Doesn't make any sense to begin with.
No. So, but I was surprised that like Gen Z would know about that, about the upside down pineapple. But they did.
Yeah,
her friend did.
Yeah, Gen Z knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're smart.
Swinging.
Except when it comes to talking to people and all. Well. But I don't know. We were the first ones to bring that out into the public, the whole pineapple theory anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Now, how did you guys know it?
Because there were some swingers in our old neighborhood.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at Ace?
No.
Oh.
No. But we lived in the same neighborhood.
Oh.
Yeah, some swingers. Swinging.
Nobody ever hit on me or asked me to be a part of anything.
They
You got to put the pineapple out.
Yeah.
It's kind of a
Hey, you'd be like, hey, I like pineapples. Just gonna randomly
Be like,
say that.
somebody could- I mean, I don't want to be a part of it, but I mean, I'd be flattered to be asked.
But I think they say the history of it comes from like even the Revolutionary War, where people would put pineapples out to let people know that they were safe to come in there for shelter if they needed to. So it was a sign of welcome to our family, our group.
That's why the service industry uses pineapple too, as like a sign of like the service industry.
They're servicing.
I don't.
That's
what?
how they serve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Service
is.
industry uses as a sign of service.
Yeah, like
industry.
yeah.
It's a welcome sign,
Like
I
a-
think, in its origin. But the upside down pineapple in the grocery cart, I mean, that's where they start stretching it.
It's like welcome, welcome, welcome.
So when the soldiers would get into the house, did they get like the ultimatum, like you can stay here, but you go? There is a price you have to pay, young soldier. Meet my wife.
Ace and TJ. Thanks for watching the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv. All material copyright ATJ Incorporated, a JT Media live production 2022.